welcome back, my little mysteries, for another book talk with Mystery and Frederick. Yes, so we're at page 42, and we're on the second book of number 2 of Alice, What Happened to Their Beloved Chester Cat. So we also have some more exciting news tomorrow. Frederick is getting his girlfriend. I'll have to figure out where I'm going to put her because, well, you know, Frederick needs to have his girlfriend and they need to, yeah. So that's also very exciting. And then we're getting some more outfits for Frederick so we can match better. Because right now he just has a shirt that says Snack Run Club. Yeah. It goes with the other tan shorts that he was wearing. And his socks keep falling off, but I'm gonna get rubber bands for it to fix that problem. So yeah, and I'm of course kind of matching. I have like some maroon cute shorts on with the red mask. And this time I'm wearing a different necklace, as you can see. I need to get more, you know. Yeah, so we're at chapter 10 of Isabel. So very exciting. First, some water. Much better. Okay, let's get into it. I'm a demon fox. I used to be an innocent little girl until I was sold. Because they didn't want a kid like me. Other kids were awesome and amazing, but not me, no. I looked different. They didn't want what I was. They thought I was going to kill them. They just wanted me to die. They should be sorry. I could have been an amazing guardian angel, even though I was a demon. They treated me like trash. Nobody wants me. Because I'm disgusting. So I fell apart. They just seen me for who I was. A demon fox. I was stomped on, treated like garbage. They didn't even know anything about me, but they treated me like trash. How fair is that? I'm not even a horrible person. I'm just a child. But they didn't know that. Because they just threw me away, like all the other ones did. I didn't know where I belonged. I covered myself. I did all of that till I got to my brothers. They came to rescue me. They tested my blood first to see if I had the same blood. I did. So I was so happy to have great brothers that get to know me for who I really am. I got a pet salamander. They're really cool. I can't believe I'm the queen of this part of hell. I've already done a lot of work, you know, the usual that everybody else does. It makes mine more style. I have demon gooses. They'll be my guards. They protect me from anything, but I can protect myself. I designed my crown perfectly. The throne is very comfortable. Because I didn't want an uncomfortable throne, because who wants to sit on that all day? I have a sword. It's very sharp and shiny. I have a giant collection where I keep all of my weapons. Only I know the secret code. So do some of my guards. So if anybody tries to ever get in, I can kill them. Simple as that. Because it'll be perfect for that. Sorry about the noise. Something's going on outside. Yeah. And it is darker than you probably see in my other videos because we're hoping for some rain. It's like darker because of the dark clouds of the rain. So yeah, it's not very sunny today. So if you're wondering, yeah. Someone's at the door. Who would it be? I like to flash my very sharp teeth around people. Makes them terrified of me, and I love it. The feeling of their scaredness. Oh, it gives me the pain and the Not really pain, I would say, but gives me the pleasure. Hello. I'm Chester Cat's son, one of him. Son. I am here to serve you from Chester Cat. He sent me over here? Sure, wonderful. What's your name? My name is William Cat. Nice to meet you, William. Come on in. Why don't you get socializing with everybody else? Familiar. This is the castle. You can pick one of the guest rooms. How does that sound? Wonderful. Thank you, madam. Of course. Don't call me madam. You can call me... Actually, just stick with madam. I don't know what other good name would be good for you to call me. Of course, madam. What's that sound? Ugh. Looks like someone came here. I just want to go back to my daughter, please. Can I have his file? Yes, my queen. Here's his file, my queen. Thank you. You say you died because your girlfriend killed you. Interesting. You're definitely a demon, but I don't want you here, so get lost. Destroy him. Yes, my queen. Find out who his older brother is, please. Of course, my queen. And find out where his daughter is, and I will take them into my castle and take care of them. With my powers. I can transform into any people if I wear something of their belongings. It's a very cool power. It's very useful as well. My queen, we found the little girl. Good. Hello, little sweetie. Why don't you get comfortable in my giant castle? You know, and like the fairy tales. It's so awesome. Pick whatever room you want that isn't occupied, and we can decorate however you want, little one. Of course, my precious little one. Yes. Get comfortable. Make yourself at home. Thank you so much. Of course, little one, no problem. Hope you're enjoying your time here. My third power is I can sacrifice people and then turn them into energy for me. I only do it to bad people, or if people I choose that deserve it. I think it's time for me to take a hot lava bath. That would be nice. Just for a little while. But then this guy tried to save me and dive into the lava. I had to save him. I was very confused what he was thinking. I also have alopecia. It's where my body doesn't produce hair. There's no cure for it, but I usually just wear wigs. And that solves the problem. He was knocked out, so I put him in one of my guest rooms. I was very surprised he actually survived the lava pool. He must be a pretty good fighter. Then we started to get to know each other. Got closer with him. But then, one morning, I went into his room and he was gone. I told my guards to go look for him. He better be around here. Find him or I'll kill them. They got right away to work to find him. Finally, they found him. He was captured by this witch that wanted to marry him. He's my love. He would never, ever let someone marry you like him. I don't even know him that well, but when I look into those beautiful eyes, I see a future together. But she stabbed him. His right side. I had to sacrifice something to get him back, or someone. I sacrificed one of my eyes for the ritual to get him back. And my hand turned to a skeleton hand. My whole arm, I had to, got rid of the skin. It melted off. He finally woke up. He was so beautiful before and after. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Isabella. What's yours? Matthew. Get comfortable. We'll get you some stuff later. Sounds good. So that is the end of the second book. Very shocking, because she dived in because she loved him so much. So now we are on the last book. Wow. That went very fast. Did not expect that to go very fast. So we are on the last book. Let me just grab it to show you it. It is called number 3, Alice's Last Book. Just to let you know, the cover of these books will not actually be the cover. It would be something more incredible, but right now I don't have I'm not very good artist or any of that stuff, so we just use these as covers for now until they actually get published and covered. Chapter 1, Alice. All of my kids are doing amazing. We have a lot of nieces and nephews, a giant family. I wanted to visit my old home that I grew up at. I'm doing it today. My husband is working, so if I'm not home to make supper, we know something went wrong. When the kids get home from school, they do all their chores, then their homework. Then if they have any free time, they do whatever they want. Our 3 kids, the triplets, have grown up to be teenagers. It's a handful. We've had to talk with all of them. You know, the weird talk and everything. My husband did the boy talk, I did the girl talk. The kids are allowed to go to the human world, but only if they know what they're doing. They have to be smart. You know, we can't be found out. And they all have their cars. They can drive wherever they want. They drive to school and sometimes take their siblings because we're busy with work. And that is the truth. I got to the house where I grew up at. So my ear's itching. I seen my parents and other people. The little kid was running around. She was having fun, screaming for her mom and dad. I walked over. That must have been my sister, my little sister, I guess, since I was the oldest and firstborn. My brother didn't even have siblings or kids because I didn't know that I had siblings. My mother said, "Get away, you horrible creature. You're not one of us. You're not my child anymore." I drove out of there as fast as I could. I couldn't stop crying. I should have just stopped and pulled over, but I was going too fast. I didn't even see the car coming. Hello? Is this Shadow? Yes. Your wife was in a terrible car accident. She's at the hospital. It wasn't her fault at all. The car came out of nowhere. Right now she's in surgery, emergency surgery to be exact. I'll be right there. Tell me which hospital we're at. St. Louis Hospital. I'll be right there. Hi, I need to pick up my kids now. My wife was just in a car accident. I need to go. They need to get in. Yeah. Dad, is everything gonna be okay? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm sorry for yelling, but I don't know. She's right now in surgery. You must be her husband. Yes, I am. Those are the kids? Yes. She's fresh out of surgery. She might be a little woozy from surgery. It was on her leg. She'll be in a cast for a very long time. She'll have to do physical therapy, but she'll be in a wheelchair for her to use. Thank you so much, doctor. No problem. We expect you to take great care of her. I will. I was finally discharged from the hospital. It's been so long. It feels like, Mom, it's good to see you. Yeah, it's good to see you too, kids. I miss them so much. I'm going to describe what I look like. I have black hair with red streaks in it. I have a demon tail. I have blue eyes. My demon horns are red. Chapter 2, Shadow. Nobody hurts my wife and gets away with it. I'm going to the human world. I haven't been there in ages. Since I've been busy with my wife and kids. They're going to help me. Oh, look, another little creature. Ugh. More like demons. I will show you how much strength I have. You hurt my wife. She almost lost her life. I will make sure you regret your decision for ever hurting her again. Please don't hurt us, little creature. We had no idea. We're so sorry. About Alice. I'm a polar bear, fallen angel. My wings are dark, but I painted them white so my parents wouldn't disown me or get rid of me like they did to Alice. You have a demon tail, but you're a penguin? Yes, sir. Better get to know your nieces and nephews. You have a lot of them. We better get you to the hospital then. We're so sorry. We had no idea. At least you're sorry. I killed your parents. They weren't going to leave that place alive. Got it. Of course. Thank you so much, sir. No problem. You can stay with us for now, till we get you back on your feet. Kids, meet your aunt and uncle. Alice, this is your brother and sister. They apologized to me, and I think we should forgive them. They were actually being very nice. And kids, make sure you give me your Christmas list so, Santa can get you all your presents and stuff. So we do have winter in hell. It actually gets colder. We have rain, so many different seasons. And we're going to invite all of the family. My wife is 26. I am 27. She's doing really good. She finished up with physical therapy and she got the cast off. We were very happy. So now we are on chapter 3, their son Blaze. And it's yeah. My parents told me how they met and I was like, that's pretty crazy. Like, I found out my mom got pregnant with me when she was 16. And now I'm 16? Guess if you love someone so much, you get to have kids with them. But like, no way, I am not ready for having kids. And we love Chester Cat. He's so awesome. But you do have to bribe him with like cat treats sometimes, or he snitches when you're trying to sneak out of the house. But he's epic. Like, he's my best friend. But don't tell anybody of my other friends. Because they would think I was crazy for dabbing up a demon cat. No, he's sick. The good kind of sick. And I've really been enjoying, being around. But I don't want to take over the kingdom. Not at all. I want to do other stuff with my life. Sister or brother can take it over, but not me. And I'm sure my parents will understand, I want to become a veterinarian, take care of all of the animals that are living in hell that aren't the best being taken care of because they just usually get abandoned. And I've been secretly taking classes without my parents knowing. I'm going to tell Mom and Dad, but because I'm going to tell them I don't want to take over the kingdom. I just graduated from my veterinarian classes. Mom, Dad, what is it, son? What is it, sweetie? I want to become a veterinarian. I don't want to take over the kingdom. I know it's great and stuff, but it's not for me, you know? I have other goals in my life that I would rather achieve than take over a kingdom. I see. That's totally fine with us, and we are very proud that you passed your veterinarian classes. You are? Absolutely. We would always support you. It's your choice, your life. Thank you so much. No problem. Make us proud, kiddo. I will. My parents aren't scary or anything because you just seen that's what just happened, and I was so happy. I do have a girlfriend. She's a cheetah demon. I love her so much. She wants to become a doctor for children, for little demon children, because they get sick and hurt and there's not really proper care. You could go to the monster world and get care there, but it's super expensive. Costing the travel costs and how much to get there, it's not worth it for little demons when they're really sick and yeah. So she's opening her own clinic here, and I'm opening my own veterinarian clinic too. We've both been doing amazing things. I do see a lot of black cats. I expected that, but because everybody thinks there's bad luck, so they all send them down to hell. We had our old dog. He was amazing. Our dad loved him, but it's really sad about that we lost him. We got a new dog we wanted to get a new dog, but we don't know if it's the right time because the dog, old dog did pass away. So we think it's time to get a new dog. Running around together, and he really enjoyed it. So we finally did. And Chester Cat wasn't that sad about he wasn't that happy about the new dog. Because Chester Cat isn't a big fan of dogs. Because they always bark at him. Because technically, he's a cat. Also, the crazy thing, I can't believe Mom used to be a human. I was like, what? You're a human? But it's awesome because she has she has all the powers of a demon, but she's like kind of not a demon. And we do a lot of things. Me and my girlfriend help each other. We studied for the test. We did mostly everything together as a couple. Because, oops, sorry. Skip some pages. No. Because I love my girlfriend and I love our new dog as well. I visit my family a lot. And I'm already moved out because we are thinking about moving in together, but we're just not sure if we're ready. But I feel like we are. Because most demons have sharp teeth, sharp wings. The tips of them are sharp. So then we don't get mistaken for dragons, because I hate when that happens. Because dragons have has horns just like us, but it's so stupid because we're not dragons, we're demons. We do not breathe fire out of our mouths like dragons. Because that'd be really weird. Because you would have to if you drank water, would you put out the fire? So many questions. Who's gonna answer them? The author? Yes, I will. What was that? Who said that? I must be hearing things. And Monster School was awesome. I have a lot of friends, but I'm busy with work most of the time. Okay, now we're at the sister, chapter 2. Let me just do something really quick, sorry. Frederick is very excited about his girlfriend. I'm also getting him some new outfits tomorrow. And so will his girlfriend have outfits, and we will all match together. So if I might have some family on my podcast, they would also match their outfits with me. Sorry about that, guys. I did not expect that to play because I was finishing watching a show. But I have to. Okay, so the chapter we are moving on to is Vina. I'll be taking over the kingdom. If my brother has any say of it, I will fight them for it. I'll be a wonderful queen. Because my mother told me something once. Girls don't start fights unless they can finish them. And I will win against my brothers. They're easy to take down. Or I'll bribe them with candy. They're easily bribed. I'll be a great ruler, just like my mother was. And my brothers will probably take over, one of them will take over the mafia business since I'm taking over the kingdom. Because I definitely need new employees. The old ones will go. And Mom and Dad will be on vacation for probably forever, since I'll be taking over the kingdom. And they can enjoy their lives while I do work. And the castle just needs a little remodeling, you know. It needs to be back up into my standards. And I do like to spy on the angels. That's the most fun part. See, make sure they're not planning something. Make sure they're not planning something against us. Because if they are, they would be mistakenly wrong to even try something like that. Because I would make sure they would be dead in a few days. Angels are easy to kill. But it's just their blood gets all over and it's disgusting. Sometimes I have to fight them, but it's no big deal. I seen this family of angels in heaven. They were hanging out. So I seen flames coming out of their house. It was not me that set it on fire, but I was confused because they set the fire. And they ran out of the house and leaving someone in behind. I checked it out, busting open the door. Someone was kept inside like they didn't want them to live. I could smell burning skin. Fire doesn't affect me, but it still affects some of my body parts. I carried him out. My wings were severely burned. He was a fallen angel. I was so surprised that they kept him. Maybe they kept him until he was old enough to be killed. I waited for him right by his side. Usually when I deal with angels, I just leave them and abandon them and never come back. But I felt different about this one. My heart filled with those flames that people call them when they catch someone that they love, and their heart is full of love. Just in case if something happened to him, I wanted to make sure he was okay. He was out of surgery, and I was very nervous if he was going to recover. He woke up. Who are you? I'm the person that's rescued you. Wait a minute, I know who you are. You have a nickname, the Angel Killer. I didn't know that was my nickname. I just do it for work sometimes, I guess. I wanted to make sure you were okay. Thank you. You're a demon. I was in the military. My parents forced me to do it. I didn't volunteer. I wanted to see what it was like. You were forced into the military, you said? Yeah. My dad wanted to make me more rough. I got shot. I was ambushed. Beaten for it. Same battle wounds. Same experience? Yeah, I lost, my limb. Amputee. Ooh, that sucks. Looks like you lost one too. Yeah, but I'm okay. So how'd you end up here? Came home from war. My parents greeted me with open arms. That's what I expected they to do. But then they just shoved me into a room and locked the doors and started the house on fire. Starved me for 3 days. Ooh, that sounds terrible. The doctor says you're gonna recover really good. So every day since then, I've been visiting him until he was released from the hospital. I'm so nervous every time I talk to him. I twiddled my fingers thinking, do I really like this guy? But I do. It's lovely to meet you. It's lovely to meet you too. I felt so comfortable with him. No yelling, nothing. He was quiet, nice. He makes me smile so much. But I just don't know if he's the right guy for me. Because he is, but is he? So many questions, so many answers. I decided to finally just go with my heart and kissed him on his lips. They were so soft and smooth. His face was gorgeous. I looked into his eyes and said, will you marry me? His heart opened. He opened a heart-shaped box and said, will you marry me? I said yes, holding the ring in my hand, as he put it on my finger. I put his on his finger. After that, a few months passed. He was released from the hospital. Very happy about it. We told my parents that I would take over the kingdom and he would get a job. Or he would become the king. Probably he'd become the king because Queen always needs her king. Not because she needs him for power or any stuff like that. Just because it's nice to have someone that you love with you by your side. Isn't that right, Frederick? You get someone. Not me. So lonely. Frederick, you're so funny. Your legs just like, bro, I don't want your legs to snap off you. Could you just like, please stop being so difficult, Frederick? Your pants are full off. We don't want to flash everybody. Yes, I said that. Turn your head back. Also thinking about getting Frederick a hat. I just don't know what hat Frederick would be good with, you know? Because he has to have like a cute little hat, but like not too girly because Frederick is a guy. Right, Frederick? Yeah. So I would also pierce Frederick's girlfriend's ears. I figured out how to do that because my ears are also pierced. You can kind of see, but not really. So I'd also figure out how to pierce her ears. And then I'd probably paint her nails as well. As you can see, my nails are covered by my gloves, but I'd definitely paint her nails. I feel like she would look really good with painted nails, but you would not. And I might paint her toes. Frederick, can you stop moving, bro? I know you, I'm like hyping her up and everything. You can't wait to see her, but like, calm down. You need to calm down, boy. There. Good job, Frederick. Good job. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and let me know what you think.